So if you had $10,000 to spend today on silver, would you rather have big 100-ounce silver bars, 1-ounce silver rounds, or the high premium 1-ounce silver eagles? In today's video, we called around 5 different coin shops to find out what we could get with our 10 grand. How many ounces of 100-ounce bars? How many ounces of 1-ounce rounds? How many American silver eagles? So if you have ever wondered what was the most important thing to buy when you're buying silver, I'm going to show you today. So stick with me. My channel is sponsored by SDBullion.com. New customers can get their first order of gold or silver at spot by going to SDBullion.com/new. Okay, so believe it or not, I actually had to call more than 5 shops to get the data for this video. And the reason is many coin shops didn't want to give me all that info on the phone. And what I told them is that and I never said I was going to, I just said, hey, I'm just curious, getting some data. If I were to spend $10,000 in your coin shop, how much per ounce could I get for silver rounds? How much per ounce could I get silver bars for? And how much per ounce on silver eagles? And then I asked them if they would also tell me what they buy them back for so that I could compare how much I would need silver to go up to get that money back. And we're going to give you that data right now. But before we do me a favor, don't forget to subscribe. We are at almost 125K and I would definitely appreciate your support. All right, let's take a look at shop number 1. So shop number 1 was buying bars for 25 cents. This is 100-ounce bars for 25 cents back of spot and selling them for $2.85 over. They were selling 1-ounce silver rounds for $3.55 over, but buying them for $1.05. That's actually not a bad spread. That's $2.50. And actually their spread on 100-ounce bars is $2.50 as well. So the same spread, just a different amount for each item. And then the eagles, they were buying for $7 and selling for $13.25. So a $6.25 spread on eagles, which is quite a bit different than the rounds and the bars. Okay, shop number 2. They were actually buying 1-ounce or 100-ounce bars for $1 back and selling them for $4 over. Now this was surprising to me, and I'm going to show you why. Because if you look at rounds, they were buying them at spot but selling for $6. Now the reason that's surprising to me is if you look at this, the spread on rounds is bigger than the spread on bars. That tells me that the bars probably aren't selling as quickly as the rounds, and so they're lowering the price to get them out of there. But at the same time, they're buying them for less than spot as well. So I don't know. Looking at eagles, huge spread, $11 between buying and selling. 4 when they buy them, 15 when they sell them. Again, this is all if I were to spend $10,000 in silver in their shop today. Again, this is all theoretical, but I did tell them I'm just collecting data right now. All right, so local shop number 3, and I didn't tell them I was a YouTuber, by the way. I said I was just collecting data, just to make that clear. Okay, 100-ounce bars, shop number 3. They were buying bars, 100-ounce bars for 50 cents back of spot, selling them for $3.25 over. Just like the last shop, this is a smaller spread than the rounds because that spread is $3.75, but the spread on rounds is $4.50 because as you can see, they were buying rounds for 50 cents over spot, but selling them for $5. So that's 2 shops in a row with that spread higher on rounds than bars, and I think it's for the same reason. Silver eagles, they were buying for $6 and selling for $13. That is a spread of 7. So if you notice, the spread on silver eagles is way higher than rounds and bars. It's crazy. Let's keep on going. Shop number 4, buying bars 100-ounce for spot, selling for $3. Once again, smaller spread, $3 versus $3.50 for their rounds. $1.50 buying rounds, selling them for $5 is $3.50, whereas the spot to 3 is only $3 on the bars. And then eagles, almost the same exact spread at $7 per ounce from 5 to 12. So they were buying for 5 and then selling for 12. And then finally, we had this shop right here, buying 100-ounce bars for $1 back and selling them for $3 over. And once again, a smaller spread on 100-ounce bars than rounds. The only thing I can assume, I didn't realize this till I was putting the data together on the sheet and looking at them like, wow, that is weird. The 4 of the 5 shops, a smaller spread on bars than rounds. So again, I think they just have the lower price because, they're not selling as quickly. I don't know, but they're buying for $1 back. Either way, silver rounds, they were buying for $1 over spot, selling for $6.50. That is a $5.50 spread. Wow. $5.50 spread. Oh, that's crazy. So that's a $4 spread and a $5.50 spread. Wow, holy smokes. And then eagles, $9 between 3 and 12. So I took all of that data and put it together into an average, and we are going to use this average. Man, stay with me because this is going to blow your mind when we plug these into the spreadsheet that I've shown you in previous videos. But our local coin shop average, buying 55 cents back, selling for $3.22. That is a spread of about $3.77. The rounds, 81 cents to 521. That is a spread of what, 440? So again, smaller spread on the bars and rounds. And then our Eagles 5 to 1305 is $8.05. That is the spread on Silver Eagles. That is the average of all the 5 shops that we called right here in front of you. All right, let's take a look at the spreadsheet though. We're going to plug all of this data in and see what comes up. All right, so if you guys have been subscribers to the channel for any amount of time, you recognize the spreadsheet. And just so you know, this spreadsheet is free for you to download from my website. I put it together in Excel and made it available for everybody so you can use it and plug in your own data whenever you want. But what we have is the generic versus premium silver calculator, and we basically are able to take our premiums, plug them in, how much spot is when we make our purchase, how much we're going to spend, and then what the spot is when we theoretically sell, what the sell premium, what we're expecting it to be when we sell, and we can actually look at the raw data. And then we can also do this using percentages. So I actually took those averages that we just saw and plugged them in percentage-wise. So you can see the 100-ounce silver bars, the average sale premium was 12.88%, whereas the average buy premium was minus 2.2%. The 1-ounce rounds, the average sell premium 20.84%, the average buy premium 3.24%, and then Silver Eagles, this is nuts. The average sell premium for Silver Eagles 52.2%, and the buy premium right here, what they're buying for, what we're selling for, 20%. So let's go over to raw premiums. We're going to plug in some data and take a look. And I would like you to know I would like to know from you, I should say, what would you buy if you had $10,000? Leave that comment down below while we plug in this data. But let's go ahead and use today's spot price at around $25 an ounce. So we're going to plug in $25, and then we'll go over here to fiat spend. This is how much money we're spending, fiat currency. We're spending $10,000 today. We plug that in, and as you can see, we have a premium of 322, which means we would be able to buy 354 ounces if it were purchased via 100-ounce bars. Obviously, you can't buy a 100-ounce bar at 54.36 ounces. You get the idea. You can go up a little bit higher to get to the 400-ounce, but that's what you're getting. And your fiat value, this is how much, if you were to you look at the spot value of your silver based on the COMEX spot price. Obviously, premiums bring a little bit different story, but as you can see, 88.58. That's so you're already back if you're just looking at from a spot to what you have in silver percentage. Even on 100-ounce bars with today's premium, you're looking at over $1,100 back of what you just spent. If you look at silver rounds, 521 with the premium on average means we would get 331 1-ounce rounds. Silver Eagles, 262 at 1305 average premium. Look at that difference. That is 92 ounces difference between the Eagles and the 100-ounce silver bar. Basically, you would almost, if you were spending $10,000 on Eagles versus 100-ounce silver bars, you were almost missing out on a full 100-ounce silver bar worth of silver by going Eagles instead of bars. Even versus the rounds, it's like 69. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy, right? All right. So looking at the sell data, let's plug in spot today at $25 an ounce. As you can see, if we were to sell it today, here's our sell value, 86.64. So not a whole lot back. You can see that is the best sell value if you were to walk back into the shop the second you bought it, turn around, walk right back in with what they're buying it for, 86.64. And as you can see right here, with rounds, with the average premium at 81 cents, you would be 85.43. So a little bit back, but not too far off of the 100-ounce bars. And you can see a considerable amount less, about $800 less or so from the 100-ounce bars to the Silver Eagles. And the reason, even though you're only getting 92 ounces less on the Silver Eagles, but the difference is only around $800, is because obviously Eagles sell for 5 over spot on average. Now, if we look at percentage, let's put all that data back in. So 25 at 10,000. Obviously, these numbers are going to be all the same. But let's say silver goes up to 40 or 50, let's say $50 an ounce. Let's say silver goes to 50. See, the reason that using a percentage is important here is because a lot of people will say that, well, when it gets to 50, Silver Eagles would sell for more. Fine. So we'll say 20%, which would mean at 50, they would be selling, or you'd be able to sell them for $10 an ounce over spot instead of 5, right? So we'll plug in 50. And as you can see, even with spot going up, and even with the Eagles percentage of sale being way higher, you're now at $15,000, 768 versus 17,328 on the bar, 17,087 on the rounds. but only 15.7 on the Eagles, and we can keep going. $100 would mean, you know, the Silver Eagles, you were able to sell them if the percentage stayed at 20% for $20 an ounce over spot. I don't think that's going to happen, but who knows? 20%, as you can see, now you're at 31,000 versus 34 versus 34.1 versus 34.6. Now that the data is all in front of you, you might be very much thinking that the best value is 100-ounce silver bars. And I am going to tell you what I think, and keep in mind this is not financial advice. However, based on this data, I think it's 1-ounce silver rounds. Yes, you do get a little bit more back based on that spread on the 100-ounce silver bars looking at the data today. But 100-ounce silver bars are a lot harder to sell in small quantities. In my opinion, if you were to buy 100-ounce silver bars, if you have the money to buy that much silver at once, I would just buy some gold. And the reason I say that is because it's smaller and easier to transport. But if you really did want to stick with silver, which honestly is what I would do, I would rather buy 1-ounce silver rounds, because 1-ounce silver rounds are that really good in between. Eagles have a higher premium. Eagles are more recognizable. But in my experience, I've never had a whole lot of trouble selling 1-ounce silver rounds more than Eagles. Any shop that I've ever went into has never told me they don't buy rounds. In fact, I don't think I've ever called the shop in all of my coin shop call videos over the years on this channel. Have I ever said we don't buy 1-ounce silver rounds? However, 100-ounce silver bars are not very easily divisible, and for that little bit of a difference in value, I very much think it's a better idea to just buy rounds. But I would love to know what you think either way. Again, my opinion, I would stay away from Eagles. But again, I'd love to know what you think, so leave a comment down below. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned a little bit from today's video. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, do me a favor and don't forget to subscribe. Additionally, I'm going to throw a video up here where I called coin shops all around the US and I tried to sell them $10,000 worth of gold. If you want to see that one, check it out by clicking above right now. All right, we will see you next time, and again, thank you so much for watching.